Welcome to your Managing the Time Thieves Masterclass. Now, what I haven't said is welcome to time management, because here at Purple Story, we don't believe in the concept of time management. That's because everybody has a different way they use time. What we talk about is how do you manage your time thieves? Because we all have a time thief that steals our time if we let it. Over the next few short films, we will introduce you to some techniques that are tried and tested that help you stop the time thieves in their tracks, so that you never have to say, there's not enough time. How often do you hear people go, I haven't got enough time? There's only one thing as a human being you're in control of. That's your time. Because nobody can take your time unless you give it. So let's explore that in a bit more detail now. Let me introduce you to the 6 time thieves. You might have one, you might have 2, you might have all 6. I'm hoping not, because trying to prevent those 6 time thieves stealing your time is going to be pretty difficult. Let me introduce them. The first time thief, if you have it, is the procrastinator. If you have the procrastinator time thief, it will mean that you spend lots of time overthinking even the most basic of things. Should I do it this way? Should I do it this way? What will happen if I do it that way? What will happen if I do that? An action that would have taken you 30 seconds to do, you've probably spent 3 minutes thinking about it. That time thief has just stolen that time. Then we've got the firefighter. If you've got the firefighter time thief, you thrive on putting out fires and action and activity all around you. You're probably not overly prepared because you thrive on whatever reactively comes up. But as one fire comes up and you put it out, you realize that there's another one. The firefighter is really good at doing stuff, but actually you find that there isn't a lot of time left to do other stuff. Let's think about the perfectionist. If you have the perfectionist time thief, you're the person that when you're sending an email out, might only be 2 or 3 lines, you then go back and make sure is the punctuation in the right place. Have you signed it off in the way that's relevant? Have you looked at the font size? The perfectionist needs whatever you're doing to be 100% accurate. When you're sending a text message, punctuation is not that important. But the perfectionist time thief will probably steal a minute just checking it. You might have the distractor time thief. The distractor time thief doesn't mean you're the distractor, but what it means is that you're easily distracted. So if you have the distractor time thief, this is the one where you'll be busy working on a project on your computer and the little pop-up at the side says, you've got an email from such and such. That easy distraction, suddenly you leave the project you're doing and go and look at that email. Now there's nothing wrong with that. But every time you leave that project you're working on to go and pick up something else, it will take you 2 or 3 minutes at least to get back into what you were doing. If you leave a project every couple of minutes, how many minutes are you wasting? The distractor also is that one that will say, I work better with the TV on in the background. Let me tell you, you probably don't, because it's distracting you. Then we've got the underestimator. The underestimator time thief comes from that person that says, it'll take 15 minutes. Yeah, it's only going to take 20 minutes 3 hours later. Yeah, it's only a 10-minute walk, 20 minutes later, and you're late. The underestimator time thief is stealing time because you are not allotting the time that you need to get a job done. Those of you that never quite get through your to-do list, we're going to look at that. And then finally, we've got the Time Martyr. And the Time Martyr time thief comes from a good place, but it's that person that goes, it's okay, leave it with me. No problem, I'll do that. Yeah, leave that problem with me, I'll sort it. The Time Martyr martyrs their own time so that not only are doing their job, they're doing everybody else's job. They're allowing the time thief to steal their time. Heart's in the right place, but sometimes misguided. 6 time thieves: Procrastinator, Firefighter, Perfectionist, Distractor, Underestimator, Time Martyr. Which one do you think you've got?